I believe that this matter is unprecedented.
Acting Director of National Intelligence Joseph Maguire says he did the best he could to handle a whistleblower's allegation that President Trump pressured Ukraine to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden and his son, with hundreds of millions in military aid hanging in the balance. But Democrats pressed Maguire about why he asked the White House counsel and the Justice Department for guidance about that whistleblower report.
And you're looking at that complaint that in the second paragraph alleges serious wrongdoing by the President of the United States. And the first thing you do is go to the President's men at the White House and women and say, should I give it to Congress?
The whistleblower says right up front, quote, I was not a direct witness to most of the events described. However, I found my colleagues' accounts of these events to be credible. Republicans and the president seized on that during and after today's hearing.
White House officials told me that, and I also learned from multiple U.S. officials that. In other words, all of this is secondhand information. None of it is firsthand information.
It's a disgrace. It's a terrible thing for our country. They can't do any work. They're frozen, the Democrats. They're going to lose the election. They know it. That's why they're doing it.
Maguire underscored several times to Congress he thought the whistleblower complaint was credible, but says it merits more investigation. He ultimately turned it over to the FBI, but Justice Department lawyers made the decision to block a full-blown criminal investigation. Democrats again grew frustrated when Maguire seemed to focus on if it was fair to make the president's phone call with Ukraine public instead of the alleged wrongdoing.
The complaint was not about election interference. It was about a classified, confidential, diplomatic conversation
involving election interference by the president, sought by the president.